Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Bikini Bottom Tour. This is episode 18 of Bikini Bottom Tour. In the last episode, we took a look at Captain Blue's house and Flapjack's house, or even Blackjack's house. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at public safety, which includes the police department and the fire department and the Bikini Bottom. So, guys, let's get started. So, let's do this interesting. What happens if you get arrested for, let's say, littering, like in last episode, and the police need to arrest you? Well, of course, first you don't get sent to the Bikini Bottom jail. First, you go in a police car or police cruiser, whatever, and you drive down this long road to the police department, but not to the front door. You actually go through this bay right here, which is one of the garages that opens up and opens down. So the police car opens this, then it closes behind the police car, and then you enter the bay right here. And you can put other police cars just parked there, and bicycles and whatever they decide to put in here. And once you're in here, the officer will escort you to what they call the booking room. And this is where where you get your fingerprint, your where you get your evidence, your personal property, we store it in there, like lockers. This is where we take your picture behind this gray wall, and yeah, this is a huge camera. I love it though, so amazing. Oh, it should be things here. Let me just put that back on. Building on camera, always amazing, right? Let's use white glass planes. But anyway, yeah. So this is pretty much the camera, and you take the picture in front of this gray wall, and then this is how you get your booking folder with your description and your height and all that. And this is the fingerprinting machine right there. Use the ink and then you'd like swab your finger, I think, or something like that. And yeah, this is where the deputies and police officers do their paperwork. Some stuff here. I don't know what these are, just filing cabinets and cupboards. And after you're done being booked, you are placed in a holding cell until you get released, post bail, or get transported to the Bikini Bottom jail. And that's pretty much the life of a prisoner. But if you're lucky, oh yeah, by the way, this is one of the prison cells. We pretty much all look the same. You get a stone bed, a stone bed, a stone bed, a pillow, a sheet. And you don't think you get a mattress either in here, but you do get a sink and you do get a toilet. Using prison toilet, always amazing. And there's no showers in here, so I hope you can handle being dirty for quite a while. But of course, you have people to oversee these prisoners, just in case they went into mischief. But if you're lucky enough, or unlucky enough, if they have some questions to ask you or something like that, you can go upstairs to the interview room. So let's go down the hallway, go through this solid steel door. That's the media room. We're going there later. And you go upstairs and you can use one of these conference rooms. So this is pretty much where this table is pretty big, but this is where the suspect sits and the police officer sits, and you can interview him. Of course, it could be used for a police conference or anything really, just an empty room. So it could be used for a lot of stuff, but the main focus is this is where you do interviews with victims, suspects, or whatever. And next door is a similar room for conferences and things like that, a little bit bigger, no window, so maybe that could be a good room for doing interviews. This is the evidence locker. We can't go in there because, there's all types of violent stuff which will never ever be appropriate for a SpongeBob LP or SpongeBob walkthrough or Bikini Bottom tour in this case. So we can't go inside the evidence room, but we can go inside the offices. Actually, no, let's go inside the SWAT room first. And pretty much, okay, this is the chief's office. Amazing file cabinets, laptops, and things. And by the way, a suspect will never go past these doors. Only there. So that's the end of the road for the suspect. Travels, I guess, to the police station. But, yeah, this is the chief's office. This is the main SWAT room, which I'm going to be calling it. I don't know what the official name is, but you got whiteboard, projector, and seating areas. And keep in mind, this is only 500 people. So there's probably 10 officers working the Bikini Bottom, including detectives, whatever, school resource, all in here. So yeah, that means there's not a lot of officers, a lot of seating area for this room right here. We have the dispatch office. This is how or this is also servers to run the department or whatever. Computer servers. This is the dispatch office. This is where we dispatch fire, rescue, and everything we need. And this is how we take calls, emergency calls. 2 dispatchers, one there, sometimes just one if there's low traffic, and they can like run the town through this here. And these are all monitors, you know. Descriptions, you can put up anything, traffic cams, whatever. All done through the dispatch office, and some filing cabinets just in case. This is the what we call the offices. Pretty much officers have their own little space to write their reports or do whatever they do, take their break, whatever. This is where their space to do whatever they want here. And of course, I should put like a door machine or something like that, but I've kind of wasn't thinking of that. Of course, we have the other bathroom that the police use, and yeah, that's it for upstairs. Let's go back downstairs. And from here, we can go to the media room. This is pretty much the front desk, front office. Not all the time someone's here, but this is where they could be. This is actually from the episode of SpongeBob when SpongeBob popped the balloon and they turned themselves in and they turned themselves in here. Like, the desk is really recognizable with that. So that's why I include in this lobby. It looks pretty nice as well. And if you go through this door, this is pretty much just a hallway to get to the bays, the car bays, which you saw already when I started the tour. And here's just I don't know, various door cones and other stuff that we need. I could use this hallway for better use of space, but this is fine for now, I guess. Like, you'll never see this in a real structure. This is just too much space wasted, but anyway, this is the front lobby. And of course, drugs. Yeah, this is a way to turn in your drugs or whatever. So, yeah, there's that or other stuff, which you can't really see because that's why the church is empty. But you can't really see what actually goes on in the Bikini Bottom because it's just too violent, too inappropriate for the series. But yeah, this is the police station in the Bikini Bottom. It functions very close to a real life police department and try and make it as realistic as possible since we don't get too many episodes in here. So I had to make a lot of it up, and most of it is based on a real police department. Like, everything in there you would probably see in the real police department. I would say this is on the medium size. I mean, there's smaller police departments than this, but this should have been only one story if you're lucky. That's how small this police department should have been. But, I made it a little bit bigger just because, Minecraft blocks are pretty big compared to real life blocks, which is, I don't know how big they are, but they're big. They're tiny, I mean. Let's go on to the fire department. Not too far away. Be right back. Welcome to the Bikini Bottom Fire Department. We're just on the border of downtown Bikini Bottom and the rural areas. So let's get started. Unlike, of course, the fire department, most of the equipment are stored in the fire engines or in ambulance. So you won't see too much. It won't be as interesting as the police department, but it'll be pretty good. And we also take a peek at the high school too, because why not? Just an attaboy. So this is the main entrance to it. If you need some help and need to run out to the fire department, go in here and you can talk to a firefighter and they'll assist you for whatever you need. Or you could get tested for whatever you want here, or for whatever goes on in the Bikini Bottom, which I won't talk about too much. This is just a hallway, and this is actually one of the, as you know, today, firefighters normally live in the fire department, so if there's like a emergency overnight, we can respond to it. Standard in pretty much all fire departments, I would say, throughout the world, I hope. But yeah, you had a little desk, cabinets, and then, of course, a place to sleep for the firefighters. And here, we have, of course, more beds, firefighters. 4 can hold up to 4. I think each room can actually hold up to 4, but, the other one only had 2 beds. But yeah, pretty much these are just residents for the firefighters. Almost kind of like a hotel room. If you go through these doors, this is where the firefighters store their gears. And there's a lot of them because, you can't really use the gears too many times because after you go into the fire station, you cannot walk around everywhere with the gear because the person you were rescuing may have a virus or a infection or something like that. So you want to get that washed as soon as possible before you get into protected areas. Oh, there's the bays. Before you go in there, this is what I call the lounge. This is where the firefighters live. I would say, if I had to take a wild guess, there's probably like 5 or 3 firefighters per shift. Like I said, quite a kind of small town, like less than 1,000 people, I would say. Not tiny, but small. But yeah, kitchen, screen, entertainment area, books, computer, desk. That's a fridge. So yeah, things like those. In here is the back door, I guess. I should decorate out there a little bit more, but we see. If you go past this room, we reach the base, and this is where we park the ambulance and the fire truck. And this is like the only vehicle I built in this map so far. And as you can see, it's pretty much empty because this is way too small. Vehicles are way too small to build inside of. Sorry, but yeah, this is the base. This is where all the magic happens, the fire trucks, ambulance, and all that good stuff. And here is how you wash the chutes. So every time you go inside, you put your suits inside here, hang them up, and you wash them. Because, and there's also supposed to be a place that you refill your not gas tank, your tankers of air, but I didn't really build those, so whatever. Might be a good addition, and go through the bay, back outside. And now, just for a bonus, we take a look at the high school in the Bikini Bottom, just on the edge of downtown Bikini Bottom, and see, as you can see, some lockers, some classrooms on the left and right side, and of course, the booth for security. So since I don't have authority to go inside, I can't go much further than that, and yeah, we may come back to this building later, but anyway, folks, I think that does it for this video. Of course, I have parking spaces here. One thing to note though, in the newer seasons of SpongeBob, they actually show the fire department, which is actually shaped like a fire hydrant. But since this was built way before that episode, I had to kind of think about it in my mind. So, and this is what came up. So, I don't know. You think of something. Anyway, folks, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you hate it, please leave a dislike instead. But if you really enjoy it, please even consider subscribing. Anyway, y'all, catch you all in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.